Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tailmon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Potown Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. Hello everyone and welcome back to another week of the OPOP League. We are up against Team Fish Knuckles, Josh Marking, one of the OG PokeTubers I would say. And you can see the three decks that I've chosen for today's matchups. We're going to be playing Colossal, Eternatus, and ADP Zacian. The spicy choice being the Colossal. So let's see how it ends up working out for us. We do lose the coin flip. We usually always want to start with this deck, but out of my control, of course. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see if we can get things going here. All right, so Josh does decide to start, which makes sense. I wonder what sort of deck he is playing. The Shaman Sleeves are a little bit scary. Maybe it's a grass deck. And no, it's just Pikarom. Okay, so on paper, right? On paper, we should have an advantage, but it all comes down to, can I set up in time? Yeah, it all comes down to that. Can I set up in time? If I can, then great. But if not, then that's a problem. And my hand, like, it has so many resources, so many good cards, but if I did change away like almost half of my supporters and I lose my Dedenne, that could be problematic. So I have a feeling I'm gonna end up going Hapu into Dedenne, right? I have a feeling that's gonna be the case. I'm glad I'm using a deck that's immune to the Crushing Hammers though. Of course he could focus on the Mewtwo, right? He could definitely focus on the Mewtwo if he is running it, which we don't know. There it is. Okay, so Boss's Orders will be our best friend. Boss's Orders will be our best friend. Orbeetle and Pikarom is actually very surprising. Orbeetle and Pikarom is actually very surprising. No energy attachment yet is also very surprising, but that's very peculiar. And he commits the energy to the Pikarom too. That's also very peculiar. Okay. So I'm gonna start with a Hapu, okay, instead of going Quick Ball, because then depending on what I get from the Hapu, I will determine what I need or what I want, right? So, okay. He got rid of 2 researches, so the chance of us getting Marnied are actually pretty high, I would assume. I'm gonna lose another supporter, so I'm gonna keep these 2 cards. I don't think I'm gonna want or need the Cramorant. I just want a better setup. You know, I just want a better setup. So I'm gonna go ahead and discard that for another Roly-Coly for sure. Should probably figure out my prize cards. I have this, but I mean, if I'm focusing on myself, like this helps him in a way, which I'm not happy about, obviously. But I also just need to like establish my board, right? 4 Colossal, 4 Rare Candy, so that's as good as it's gonna get. I'm gonna go ahead and Quick Ball the research for a Crobat, I feel. Nah, maybe I should have kept this switch and attack. Yeah, actually that was probably the better play. Maybe that's what I should go for. Do that, and then just let change. Yeah, I completely changed my plan. I should have kept the switch instead of the stadium. I mean, that's good enough, right? That's good enough. If I get Marnied, I get Marnied, but that's definitely good enough for next turn. I have Colossal and I have Boss, right? So I can chase down the Pikachu very, very easily. So the fear right now is Marnie. Right? Marnie into a dead hand. That's the fear. If he knocks out the roly-poly, that's completely okay. Probably did help him. Yeah, that should have been a switch. That was silly of me. If I kept the switch, I could have switched and attacked. And then he had no way to KO this Anaconda, right? And if he commits that, then I just get the KO. That was a big oversight on my part. That was a big oversight on my part. However, right, if what ends up happening is, yeah, there's a Marnie. If what ends up happening is I knock out that guy, then it's gonna be alright. But, oh, this Marnie, I always, yeah. Okay, well, we have Crobat. We have Crobat. It's fine. We have Crobat. It's gonna be okay. Crushing Hammer, not a big deal. Absolutely not a big deal. Alright, so there's the full blitz. I'm surprised he committed to the Pikarom though. I am very surprised he committed to the Pikarom. Okay, we have no way of one-shotting that, right? Obviously. Okay, well, triple Colossal it is. I'm gonna Pokecom for Crobats. And then that shuffles the deck, so the 2 rare candies that were at the bottom are now available. And then I'm honestly gonna go ahead and do this for the Eldegoss already, because Eldegoss gets me Hapu, right? Eldegoss gets me Hapu. So we'll do this, we'll draw 4. No rare candy, right? If I don't get rare candy off of this Hapu, I'm gonna be in trouble. So maybe, well, actually, like, I'm not super in trouble because he can't KO this Anaconda, which is pretty clutch. So maybe I go Pokecom for roly-poly and then research. That actually doesn't seem bad at all. That doesn't seem bad at all. I mean, I'm sort of high rolling, I guess. But it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. And then I'll go ahead and do this. And then, sure, I'll grab a fire. Just trying to thin as much as possible. And then we'll research. Rare Candy Colossal. Is that too much to ask for? It is not. I, in fact, get double Rare Candy Colossal, which is pretty fantastic. We shouldn't be afraid of the Tack Bolt knocking this guy out anytime soon, and we even have a replacement. So pretty good guess on my part on the matchup, but obviously I didn't predict Pikarom. It's just, this is a solid deck overall, right? This is a solid deck overall. I like it. It struggles against ADP, of course, but what doesn't struggle against ADP, right? What doesn't struggle against ADP in today's metagame? All right, so far so good. Imagine if I had my own Mew 3. It would suck because I couldn't copy any attack, right? But maybe there's a fighting Mew 3 version out there that's actually good. But that's okay, like two-shotting the Mew 3, that's completely fine, you know? Okay, so we do get Marnied. We're probably getting paralyzed. I am down 2 switches. I did not get a switch replacement. I guess that is a problem. He can still definitely win. Like, his plan is now, he paralyzes me, right? And then after I'm paralyzed, if I don't get to attack, he knocks this guy out. I can't knock out the Mewtwo in one hit, and then he goes Boss, Tack Bolt, and wins. So that's definitely his plan. It comes down to, can I find one of my 2 switches that are left in the deck, right? And when I'm looking at the next few cards, we shall see if we can pull this off. Oh wait, what? Oh wow, he actually decided to knock me out. That is very interesting. That is actually very peculiar. He decided to knock me out with the GX attack. That is very peculiar. I did not expect that. Oof, okay, so I need a lot. I need a lot to respond to this. And that a lot might actually be, yeah, another Colossal. So the Hapu top deck was definitely welcome. I get Switch and I get Sandaconda. That's the best we can hope for, right? That's the best we can hope for. Well, actually, Rare Candy would have been better. Well, no, now there's no more Tackle. Never mind. Now there's no more Tackle, so I think we're okay. I don't have the boss, obviously, to win next turn, but that's okay, because now he shouldn't be able to KO the Sandaconda. He is at 3 prizes, whereas I am at 1 now, so 1 boss wins me the game. So I think paralyzing and hoping no switch was Josh's best, and there's the win. That was Josh's best chance at beating me, I believe. And now, like this turn, if this is a turn where he paralyzes me, then I go Flaming Avalanche onto myself, onto Colossal, and power up the Sandaconda, right? We're probably getting Marnied. No, decides to go for boss, okay. So he's gonna take down the Colossal, okay, I like that, I like that. I am down 1 Colossal right there, I have the other one in my hand. The other one's in play, so there's 3 total Colossal in play. I'm gonna need a replacement Colossal for sure. Okay, I like that. I like that. Definitely means that Rare Candy that I didn't get off of Hapu is even more impactful, but nothing I can do about that. That's a pretty brilliant top deck yet again. And Rare Candy, no Rare Candy. No Rare Candy or Rooney. So I do have Rare Candy and Colossal left in deck, but only 1 Colossal though. That's the issue. So we'll research. We'll research and hope that I can get an attack off. I do find the Rare Candy. However, right? However, now the Paralysis, right? Or the Boltund. The Boltund does it too. The Boltund, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, if he has a switching card, he has the perfect KO on the Sandaconda. So really well played by Josh. I would have taken a different approach, right, to victory, but he got there. Very nice. Very, very nice. Just enough. Just enough. Just the perfect amount. Very nice. Very nice. And it comes down to me not being able to 1-KO that guy. Knocking out Crobat was completely useless, and because I had to dig for the Colossal, then I couldn't play the boss for the win, right? So really well done by Josh. I'm gonna switch into ADP now, because now, like, he can't use Pikarom anymore, which means ADP should have decent matchups overall. Like, worst case, we go up against a mirror match. He knows I have Colossal, so he's not going to be bringing Eternatus anytime soon, obviously. So we'll see. We'll see how this ends up playing out. I would like to go first with ADP. Yes, I would like to go first with ADP. And usually, like in these sort of situations, having Centiskorch as a deck is really good, because if your opponent loses and they choose to go first, like, you can reasonably expect them to go first, and therefore you just choose to go second and you're good to go, right? And then you're good to go. Okay, so no ADP for me so far. I know there's a Metal Saucer at the top. Does that help me in any way, shape, or form? Probably not. I do have Energy Switch, right? So I think I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so we have the GX attack next turn, which is great. We're up against this Orbeetle deck, interestingly enough. We'll have to see how it goes. Alright. So this, I feel like, is usually a good matchup for this deck. Usually. Very nice turn 1 though for Josh, for sure. Very nice turn 1. And alrighty, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna spin her for a metal. And we're gonna quick roll away that metal for the ADP. And we're gonna go energy switch onto this guy, attach onto this guy, metal saucer. And then, I hate losing 2 bosses, but I feel like that's okay. I don't wanna overbench, I don't wanna have extra prizes and stuff that he might be able to target down. Drawing for energy is a bit of a, I don't know. I don't even know. And our top deck is gonna be a spinner. I guess I could have changed that with a quick ball, but that's okay. GXing was the important thing, right? GXing was definitely the important thing. So we're gonna see the evolution. We see the weakness card energy attached, obviously not relevant. Should be able to outmuscle this deck, I feel. We should be able to outmuscle this deck. It sucks that I have 2 bosses down. Marnie, that's fine. We know the spinner is at the top, so that's really good. That's really, really good. Tackle. We got research, we got energy, we're pretty happy. We're in an okay spot. So we do see the Eerie Beam happening, and we see the G-Max waves, that's fine. So now we just attack and pressure. I'm not gonna shuffle my deck because I want the energy to be at the bottom, so I don't draw them, so I can attach them with Ultimate Ray, right? That means I will be drawing other things. I did not, however, draw technically what I would have liked, which is another station, right, to power up. There's the other station, thank you very much. I don't expect Great Catcher will come in handy at this point. So I just wanted to make sure I could power up 2 stations, right, generally. Then Dreamy. I'll keep the Cherish for possible Mawile shenanigans. I have Eldegoss for boss to chase this guy down. So we're in a pretty good spot, I would say. Even if they heal 120, they heal 120 with Malolana potential. They're at 60 plus 260. It's still a KO, so we are completely fine, right? We get 4 prizes and then we just dig for another boss. And we take victory. And then I'm definitely using Poison Eternatus for the next match because he'll still have this, right? And he can still play a completely different deck, and he knows I have Colossal, so I'm definitely using Eternatus for the next one. 100% using Eternatus for the next one. Yeah, it's just like this card looks very cool, seems very cool, but it's just not that great. The damage output is just not there. And sure, like he'll take the 3 prizes, right? But it's just not good enough. Usually, right? Usually. It's not gonna be good enough. He's trading 3 for 4, right? That's never a good trade. 3 for 4, and then I just snipe the Snorlax for game. And I can probably bench Mawile this turn with this huge of a hand to just make sure I can target down something else. So I'm gonna do that, scrap the Mawile, bench it, get more information, bench those 2. He does have reset stand, which is annoying. He does have Malolana, which is not super impactful. And then we'll go Eldegoss, we'll get Boss. Oh wait, why did I do that? Oh my god, that thing is not on the bench. I am so silly. Wow, that was actually very stupid of me. That was actually very stupid of me, not gonna lie. Wow, Pablo, wow. I actually just did that. I can't believe I just did that, honestly. So we're gonna get stamped to 2. And now I can't quick roll for Eldegoss. Good job, Pablo, good job. And I got a bench space blocked, right? I mean, I got a boss off the discard, which is nice. I mean, not the discard, the prizes, which is nice. This thing now hits me for 200, minus 30, 170, plus potentially double damage counters. So there is a chance we lose this, yikes. Oh, why did I bench the Eldegoss? I'm so dumb. Yeah, I have quick balls left too. Jeez. That was extremely silly of me. Extremely silly of me. And I helped him by benching that, so now he has double Orbeetle. Oof. Not playing my best today. Not playing my best. Alright. There's a stamp. I mean, drawing boss would just mean game, right? And we have the Denny as well. But now if I get quick ball, I can just get the winning card, the game winning card. Okay, so I do live. I do in fact live. And so what though? This doesn't get KO'd. If he has boss, he wins. I can't win myself, right? I cannot win myself. Is this worth it? Yeah. Oh, I should have played that. 40. Oh my god. If he doesn't have boss, if he goes Malolana, I still lose. I played this horribly. I played this absolutely horribly. And Josh is playing flawlessly, right? Since the previous game and also this one, he's playing flawlessly. And there you go. Yeah, that's enough. That is enough. GG. What could I have done better? Not play that Eldegoss. In the end, the stamp, like it would have come down to stamp. I could have thinned a little bit better, I guess. But I was down 2 bosses in the early game. And if I researched there, I would have gotten rid of the Eldegoss and the boss. I didn't know my last boss was prized. It was just convoluted, right? GG's to Josh. Definitely check him out. Team Fish Knuckles, great content creator, really cool guy. And thank you for the games. Yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you leave a like. We're not performing very well in the OPOP League. Completely got outplayed today, though, for sure. Completely got outplayed. And I'll catch you in our next video. Bye-bye.